I've never been into trading, like seriously, but recently I got curious. Could I predict Bitcoin's short-term price and direction just off of my psychological understanding, mixed with gut feeling and some chart knowledge? I'm telling you, some. That is almost as some as a toddler knowing how to read a novel. But you know, he can try, so can I. So I made a prediction for Monday. I will also tell you what I learned and show you some charts. So let's go. Jesus will protect you and predict your Bitcoin wallet's future. Well, not really. I'm trying out trading on my own pastime, and it's interesting. If you've learned psychology, I mean, maybe not in school, but throughout your life, you've learned something about psychology. And having some knowledge on trading, then coming into the market, I have like my own thoughts, some of my own thoughts, without like even having a proper guidance on trading and how to evaluate markets, the trends and whatever. But I've only just started drawing lines, like support zones. Does that sound right? I have too many lines probably. Some of them could be pulked together. I don't really know which one of them is a stronger support level, zone, whatever. My short-term prediction for Bitcoin is there's always ifs and buts, but I think we are gonna test 119,292.23 line. It's so hard to say such big numbers, goddamn. If we touch that, and if the market fails or the buyers fail to push it past it, then I think we're coming down. It's, I would say, pretty important line to look for, but it's not gonna be like one-time peak. It's probably gonna try it and go back and forth on the upper level of the breakout zone. It's gonna try to test that like throughout a day, probably Monday. It's Saturday right now, so probably Monday. That said, I kind of think I do have to give a prediction where I think the market's gonna go and what prices it's gonna hit and what to expect on what day, I guess. Not just something, oh, this could happen, that could happen. Because I know people probably, when watching videos like these, like the actual prediction part. Starting Monday, we are gonna see, if there are no new news, of course, we are gonna go to the 116,000 line and maybe even try to find a new low. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 116,000. Definitely, we're gonna touch that. Yeah, write that down. Okay, so it is Monday and the verdict is in. Was I right? Was I wrong? I was right. I was pretty accurate with my guess. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm looking at the prediction that I drew up and I compare it to what actually happened, it is eerily similar. Weirdly similar, if I'm honest. But thing is that I predicted 116,000 and I didn't know if it was gonna go past that or bounce back and then we're gonna get almost a start to the bull run. We went a bit lower than that, we went to 114,000, but now we're bulling back a bit again. So maybe that is the new low that we're never gonna go past again. If I'm like keeping this prediction going, then 116,000 line is probably still critical. If we're gonna hit that, we're probably gonna stall there for a bit, maybe. And then we'll see which direction we go. If we come back down, then that is gonna be a new ceiling, which is not gonna be very good. No, you know, you can always better your long positions. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm pretty right. But what did we learn from this? I would say that going into trading doesn't have to be so analytical. I don't even have to saying two strong words here. No, I don't have to. If you want to do trading correct, or if you want to like get better chances, have better chances to actually double your money or whatever, you probably should study something. But for me, in the past week or two that I've done this, I've kind of understood that even drawing the lines will help you a lot, and not sticking to the 1 day chart, 5 day chart. That was my mistake at first. Like I took up the smallest charts I could pretty much to see what the market is actually doing right in this moment. But I am also part of some crypto chat groups and I have friends that are into this. I talked to them for a bit. My prediction that I made for this didn't count any of that, but now I've kind of learned that there are many different things you can look at. For example, there's such thing as Bitcoin market cap dominance chart. And through that I found out that if Bitcoin dominance is gonna fall down to as low as 40% against altcoins, that is, then I will be exiting my positions, because historically in the past bull runs that is the peak that we have gotten, and after that Bitcoin has dominated again more. I think if anybody wants to try trading, just if they're thinking that they know humankind, a bit of psychology, they understand that, oh, this is a line, this line seems to be strong. If we don't go past that, I think people are gonna fear the market. I think from that point on, we're gonna come down a bit lower because the buyers are gonna be afraid. You put yourself into a scared human shoes, or the average trader's shoes, which is you, which is me. I would be scared, but usually in Bitcoin or Bitcoin markets, I've learned that going against the grain is usually the better option. If you wanna, it seems riskier, but that is where the true gain kind of hides, I'd say. But yeah, I would definitely recommend trying it out. Maybe not with money at first, just see what the charts do, and that's what I did. Has been working. And now my first actual prediction, it went okay. I wouldn't say it was perfect, but it was pretty nice. I'm kind of proud. Yeah, that's what's up. I guess I haven't even explained how I draw the lines, or what lines do I think, or when I say I'm drawing lines, what do I mean exactly? Because I'm pretty sure that traders are not gonna be watching this video. It's gonna be more psychological human beings, or people who think, or like seeing other people try new things that they want to get into. Okay, so I can tell you easily what my strategy is on drawing the lines. It's not gonna be anything that you're gonna probably hear from a line drawing expert. But for me, if some point, let's say 116,000, if that point has been struck and hit many times in the past month at least, or past week, if I see that point being like a resistance kind of thing, or a turning point, like in the 16,000, the line goes and goes and goes. You see, you understand. Why are we stalling there? Usually crypto markets seem to be like this from afar, but on the 16,000 line, it does all that. Obviously, that's gonna be like a support line, or a resistance line if we go to that. So you draw a line there. Not from the first try. You see, like a month ago, it was, then 2 weeks later, it was again, and now it is again. So obviously, you should draw a line there, and it kind of seems like a strong line. But there also are less stronger lines. Usually, they would appear like this, like turning points. You see some type of I don't know, probably I should be recording and showing you exactly what I mean, but I hope you can understand. If the market is changing rapidly or rising and then quickly doing a turn down, then there was something here. There was some ceiling there, and it was a quick ceiling. It wasn't even a stall. It was like a quick, people wanted to get exited or exit that spot. So probably not a bullish thing if it exited or reversed too much. Maybe it was like a small pullback and then we went through that. So it's not like a strong line, because only one time we hit that and then we blew past it. But then if we come back down and we stalled on that line again, we kind of made that to be our new support line. Then we blew past that. Then maybe we went up again, stalled on that spot again. Like, if that continues throughout the week, throughout the month, but it's never gonna be like a real thought-provoking spot. Only like a boom, boom. You see the reversals. They're gonna be like the triangles on either way. If you hit some spot many times, they will catch your eye if you look at the charts. You draw a line there. It's gonna be a lighter blue maybe, or just blue, not red. And then you can keep a lookout. Probably you would use those as day trading lines. But the red ones are more macro, I'd say. And I'd say the 116,000 is a macro one. Hopefully that helps. I'm not an expert, but if you kept watching this video and you wanted to know this, then yeah, those are the lines that I'm drawing. And that's kind of the only thing that I'm looking at. Yeah, zoom out, go to the 5-year plan, the all plan, see what type of trends there are, what has been the all-time high, what has been the low points on a bull run, how or when did the bull run start. Like, everything kind of matters. I can't teach you everything. You can pick up some things from talking to your friends who trade, from watching a couple of YouTube videos probably. That's the amount of knowledge I probably have on the matter. But yeah, rest of it is kind of your own thinking. You don't have to call it psychology, you can call it gut feeling or whatever, you trusting yourself. But I think it is psychology, because it is kind of psychological and it makes sense to me. Yeah, well,